All right, number 3, we just want to perform the operation and write it in standard form. So there is a shortcut when you square a binomial. I'll just remind you of it. If we have a plus b or a minus b, it doesn't matter. You square the first time, the first term, square the first term, you get a squared. Multiply the 2 in the middle and double it, you'll get plus 2ab, and then square the last term. Okay, so I'm going to just follow that pattern. So when you multiply the 2, whatever the sign is, you'll keep that sign. So if it's minus, the second term will be minus. The last term will always be a positive when you square it. So following that pattern, I'm going to square 1. 1 squared is going to be 1. 1 times 7 is going to be 7, but when you double it, you'll get 14. So since it's minus, we'll get a minus 14i. And then you square the last term. That consists of squaring the 7. Negative times negative will be a positive. And then you square the I, you'll have an I squared. Then we will do the same with the second term. So we'll get 1 when we square it. Multiply 1 times 7, you get 7. Double it, you get 14. So plus 14i. And then you square the last term, that'll give us a positive 49i squared. Okay, so from here, I can combine like terms. So I have a positive 1 plus 1, which will give me a positive 2. So there's these terms. The 14i negative and the positive 14i will cancel each other out. So that term will 0. And then the positive 49i squared and positive 49i squared will give me a positive 98i squared. Remember, I squared is negative 1, so we'll just multiply this times a negative 1, and that will give me 2 minus 98, and then 2 minus 98 gives me a negative 96. All right, number 4 looks similar. 4 plus 3i squared, and then minus 4 minus 3i squared. Now, we can FOIL these, but again, this is similar to a squared minus b squared. This is the difference of squares. Doing so will just give me a squared. Well, I would just square both of these, but let's just FOIL it out. It might be easier to see it now that I'm wanting to square. Basically just raise everything to the 4th power, but we'll just FOIL it out and you'll kind of see the end result. So I'm going to do that difference, or the cube, not the cube, the binomial formula. I'm going to square 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12. We're going to double it, get 24. 24i. And then you square 3, and that gives you 9i squared. All right, because of the minus, this minus is going to get distributed to everything hereafter. So I'm going to put it in parentheses so I can distribute that negative later. So 4 squared, again, I get 16. 4 times 3, we get 12. It's going to be a negative 12. Double it, we get a negative 24. And then square 3 again, and that will give us 9i squared. Again, you're squaring a negative, it's going to come out positive. That's why I'm writing positive. I'm now going to distribute the negative throughout here. It's going to be a minus 16. Negative times a negative is going to be a positive 24i. And then negative times a positive is going to give me a minus 9i squared. We're going to combine like terms. The positive 16 negative 16. They're going to zero each other out. The positive 9i and the negative 9i are also going to zero each other out. So we'll only be left with 24 plus 24, which will give us 48i squared. I said I squared. I don't know why I said I squared. Just 48i. You just add those. We do not need a square. Just 48i. 48i.